This is Blade Rondo, Grim Garden, story time, and book reading, or card reading. The Order of the Rose, an organization founded to promote peace between humans and magicians. Though you once pledged loyalty to the Order as one of the disciples of the Rose, you severed all ties after uncovering their true objective, a total subjuction of humans by magicians. You reveal this disturbing truth to Maria after defeating her in combat, but her loyalty to the Order prevents her from accepting it. Even so, she may be fostering her own suspicions. Before she leaves, she states her intention to investigate the Order from the inside. Having parted with Maria, you resolve to infiltrate Veronica's manor. While the location of the Order's headquarters and the identity of its leader are closely guarded secrets, a prominent figure like Veronica is sure to know something. You sneak into the beautiful garden surrounding her manor. Tastefully trimmed trees and colorful flower beds abound, and rows of statues line the paths. You soon discover that you are not alone. You spy the silhouettes of others frolicking in the garden. They do not seem to be human. You are Swordians, a human with the ability to use the skills and techniques used by characters of legends by manifesting them as swords. Answer the call of the swords. Let them sing out in battle. Alone or outnumbered, you fight on, undaunted. In the shadow of death, you stand unafraid, for you are a Swordian, a sworn defender of the peace. The Witch's Sword. My, now here's a face I haven't seen in a while. I was beginning to get concerned. Veronica appears the moment you set foot in the manor, descending the foyer staircase. Veronica, the legendary witch, master of a secret art by which she was cheated death time and again. The only living muse, you're certain that she is involved in the plot to use the Order to subjugate humanity. It was unwise of you to rebel against your masters. I believe some punishment is in order. The witch's shadow upon the staircase begins to wrath, warping into countless twisted shapes. Drive back the Muses blocking your path and make your way to Veronica. For a brief time, the Muses will dwell in your shadow. Tear through the swarms of interpretation and take hold of the future with your own hands. Card number 41, Mevi Alera. Limited time access edge. Cost 1. Physical attack. Hone. When you play this card, hone means when you play this card, you may choose to resolve its hone effect before paying its cost. Using card's hone effect is optional. Okay, so, physical attack, hone, pay cost 1. Secondary, if honed, you gain the following bonded effect: 1 coin. And for the coins, at the beginning of your turn, you may exchange one or more cards bearing this icon in your set area with one or more cards from your hand that also bear this icon. The total number of coins on the cards you place from your hand must be less than or equal to the total number of coins on the cards you return to your hand. Placing a card in your set area in this manner is not considered an action, so your opponent may not use Gambit cards in response. Putting aside her personal feelings to better serve the common good, the tax collector used her enchanted blade to ensure defaulters settled their debts. Sword 42, Shanui. Dazzling dagger, physical, cost of 2. After resolving this attack, you may discard 2 coins or more from your set area to use this card again without paying its cost. The Queen, committed herself to a lifetime of self-restraint and training, all for a single night when she could make her fantasies real. Sword 43, Felsi. Sigil's Shard, cost of 2, physical attack. Secondary, pay 1 less cost for magic actions until the end of the turn. Open-minded and reasonable, the rune fencer was always there to get her obstinate partner out of trouble. Sword 44, Canellis, Runic Rondon, cost 3 physical attack. Secondary, at the end of this attack, you may perform the following action for 1 voltage. Magic attack Dazzle, cost of or damage of 3. Focused and alert, the rune fighter was always ready to protect her naive partner from danger. Sword 45, another Daisy, quite contrary. Concussive Claymore, cost of 3, physical attack. Secondary, your opponent discards 1 card from their hand. The bandit's chief lieutenants worked day and night to help her seize the kingdom, yet merely 3 days into her reign, she grew tired of the crown. Sword 46, Brooch, physical attack of cost of 6, brutal bludgeoning. Resolve this attack as if your attack were doubled. Never before had she known this sensation, the tightness in her chest she felt each time her thoughts drifted to the bandit chief who had rescued her from a life of bondage and appointed her lieutenant, handmaid, and leader of the shock troops. Sword 47, Matia, Luminous Bouquet, cost of 1, magical attack. Magic attack of 1. If you have 4 or more coins in your said area, this attack becomes magic attack of 2, and you must discard this card after resolving this attack. The younger of the witch sisters walked the border with a blazing bonfire in tow as a symbol of the peace. Sword 48, Norre, Corvus Orchid, magic attack of cost of 2, magic attack damage 1, hone. You gain the following bonded effect: Raven. Caw! Secondary, if you perform a physical attack after resolving this attack, the amount of damage it deals increases by 1. As the witch's obsession with gathering intelligence deepened, sightings of ominous shadows cast by her hook-beaked minions become ever more common. Sword 49, Sylvain, Despel Edelweiss. Yeah, and this is where I start butchering a lot. Cost 4, limited time card, magic attack of 4. Hone, pay X cost. Secondary, you may choose a card in your opponent's set area with a cost of 2 or less, or if honed, a cost of 2 plus X or less, your opponent discards that card. When the Mosaic Knight struck the final blow against the Devil King in the infernal necropolis, like Minneapolis, necropolis, she knew that she had fulfilled the purpose for which she was born. Sword 50, Prodea. Pyro Garland, cost of 6, magical attack X. X is double the number of magic cards in your play area, set area, and discard, including this card. The older of the witch sisters conjured massive blooms in the night sky to burn away the clouds of despair that lingered in the people's hearts and put an end to war. Sword 51. Split. Don't know. Cascading Coral. Limited time, cost of 4. Special. Perform one of the following actions. Nurturing Rain. You gain 5 life. Raging Sea. Your attack increases by 1. Tranquil Waters. Your defense increases by 1. Swirling Maelstrom. At the end of the turn, your voltage increases by 1. She traverses land, sea, and sky in the never-ending cycle of life, granting form to flesh and floral alike, and all the while her yearning grows ever stronger. Sword 52, Nutty. Emboldening March. Limited time, cost of 2, assist. Summon Naughty. While this card is in your set area, your familiar's attack and the amount of damage dealt by their magic attack increases by 1. She is 1 coin and her defense is 1. The messenger devil never did as she was told, instead devoting her time to the enjoyable task of misleading mortals under the guise of an angel. Disguise, I'm guessing. Doesn't. Disguise. Sword 53. Lunia. Unnerving Falsetto. Limited time, cost of 2. Assist. Summon Luna. At the beginning of your turn, perform the following action. Diabolical Rectal. Magic attack of 1. Defense 1. Tribute. You take 1 damage. She has 1 coin. The chambermaid devil leapt every chance to do what she had been told not to, giving her ample opportunity to employ her knack of justifying ill deeds. Sword 54. Chiffon and Shade. Echoing Nectarine. Limited time, cost of 3, assist. Summon Shade. At the beginning of your turn, perform the following action. Dynamic Thrust, physical attack. X is equal to your attack. She is 2 coins with a defense of 2. While he had at first intended to use the village girl in some dark plot, before long the Double Knight had resolved to become her protector instead. Sword 55. Fuel. Whatever, however you pronounce that. Diffusing Rhapsody. Limited time, cost of 4. Summon Fuel. I don't know how to pronounce that. While this card is in your set area, the amount of damage dealt by your magic attacks, as well as those of your familiar, increases by 1. She has 3 coins with defense of 3. Long ago, an archdevil came unto the people of the land, and to set them on the path of self-destruction, bestowed upon them 77 indigenous teachings. Side note, this is one of my favorite pictures. Sword 56. I think that's G. Goofa. Soul Piercing Scream, limited time, cost is 7. Assist summon Gofa. At the beginning of your turn, perform one of the following actions: physical attack, merciless rend, or void, magical attack of 4. He has 6 coins, attack 9, defense 6. The void whispers from amidst the pages of the musty tomb. After being sealed away for millennia, it hungers to be read and to know again the taste of hot blood. Sword 57, Annette, Wandering Topaz. Limited time, Gambit card, cost of 1. She responds to physical, magical, and assist. If the action's discipline symbol has already been used this turn, negate the action and all other actions with that symbol until the end of the turn. Countless passerbys were enticed into the garden maze by the peasant girl's invitation to Gladenstein Picnic Rendezvous. Sword 58, Celine, Sanctuary Florette. Limited time, Gambit card, cost of 1. She responds to physical and magic. Negate all of your opponent's familiar attacks and effects, as well as any effects that would force you to discard a familiar until the end of the turn. The pilgrim knelt in the pavilion praying to the divine for the power to banish the devils that prowled the garden. Sword 59, Bettia and Rosalia. Cetacean Lapis. Limited time, Gambit card, cost of 1. She responds to physical and magic. If the attack would deal less than 4 damage, change the amount of damage dealt by the attack to 0. Just as the gardeners prune the flower beds with care and devotion, so too do they rid the garden of any who would disturb its tranquility. Sword 60, Ethica, Revisionist Sapphire, limited time, Gambit card of 1, responds to physical and magic. Change the amount of damage dealt by the attack to 1. The student ducked through the archway, then flattened herself against the wall. She waited, listening for signs that the massive monster still pursued her, but there was only silence. Muse 21, Mevi Lyra. Level 1, the Defender of the Common Good, Mevi Lyra. Initiative 4, Attack 5, Defense 2. I must thank you. Your sacrifice will serve to strengthen your great nation. In Kindle, the Muses' attack increases by 1. In Armor, the Muses' defense increases by 1. Slashing Saber, physical attack. Muses' Ember. At the beginning of the match, you may place a card from your hand with exactly 1 coin in your set area. Muse 22, Canalis. Level 1, the Wandering Ruin Fighter, Canalius. Initiative 5, Attack 6, Defense 4. I call upon the mana within to awaken and heed my call. Dazzle. Ignition. The Muses' attack increases by 1. Ruic Rondo. Physical attack. Secondary. Perform the following action. Dazzle. Magic attack 3. Muses' Ember. If you and your familiars perform 3 physical attacks that deal damage and a single turn. Perform the following action immediately after resolving the third attack. Blaze, magical attack of 2. Muse 23, Matia. Level 1, the Festival Bouquet of Matia. Initiative 2, attack 0, defense 3. For the sleeping seeds that dream of spring in the summer skies to which they will wake, may this spark be a beacon in the silent dark. Burn, magical attack of 1. Burst, magical attack of 2. Muses Ember. When you obtain this ember, you may remove it and one amulet, coins or amulets, my bad, of your choice from the game to be able to use in Quicken in all remaining matches. Oh, snap. Initiative 2. I believe I forgot to say that. Muse 24, Salvine. Level 1, Initiative 4, the Devil Bane Acolyte, Salvina. Attack 2, defense, or attack 0, defense 2. Tremble, wicked hellspawn, for I have come to put an end to your deviltry. Expect no mercy. Armor Seal. The Muse's defense increases by 1. Cleansing Light, limited time. Magical attack of 4, secondary. Discard 1 card from your set area. Armor Seal, magical attack of 3. Muses Ember. At the beginning of your 7th turn, perform the following action. Empty Palm. Magical attack of 3. Muse 25, Naughty. Initiative 3, Level 1, the Gouting Bugler. Naughty. Attack 0, defense 4. Come on, look closer. It's clear as day this cutie's no devil. Terra? Kindling Trill. The Muse's attack increases by 1. Fiendish Advance, 3 times in a row. Physical attack. Before resolving this attack, the Muse's attack increases by 1 until the end of the turn. Muses Ember. Your familiar's attack increases by 1. Muse 26, Lunia. Initiative 3, Level 1, the Discordant Imp, Lunia. Attack 0, defense 5. What would you do if I said you were annoying me? Think you could shut up forever, huh? Revolting Roar, magical attack of 3, tribute. The Muse takes 1 damage. Muses Ember. Once per match, you may perform the following action during your turn. Torment, magical attack of 2, tribute. You take 2 damage. Muse 27, Annette. And I don't know why, but she is reminding me of fairy tales. I should know her name, but anyway. Initiative 3, Level 1, the Honeymoon Vigilant, Annette. Attack 5, defense 3. Come try and catch me. I'll give you something special if you can. Fresh picket fruit assist. The Muse gains 1 life. Magical attack, Sun Dappled Poem, attack of 2. Physical attack, Stone Packed Basket. Muses Ember. Beginning the next time you choose a reward, you may take 1 additional sword card. Oh, snap. I remember the name. Urza Scarlet from Fairy Tale anime show. Equipped into playing in Blade Rondo. Muse 28, Batia and Roselia. Initiative 4, Level 1. The Twin Gardeners, Batia and Roselia. Attack 5, Defense 2. If the garden doesn't need it, it's our job to cut it away. All that hair must get in your way. Need a trim? Secateurs, physical attack. Hedge clippers, physical attack. Pincer strike, limited time. The Muses attack increases by 3. Muses Ember. Once per match, you may perform the following action during your turn. Horticulture. Choose a card from your discard pile and return it to your hand. Those were level 1 cards. That which cannot be spoken cannot be known. Moving on to level 2. That which cannot be spoken cannot exist. Muse 29, Shanui. Initiative 3, Level 2. The Queen of Trampled Flowers, Shanui. Attack 3, Defense 6. I have no regrets. I turn, I shine, and heads will roll. Overdrive. The Muse's attack increases by 1, and its defense decreases by 1. / physical attack. Muses Ember. During your turn, you may remove one of your embers from the game to perform the following actions. / again, physical. Muse 30, Felsi. Initiative 2, Level 2. The Wandering Ruin Fencer, Felici. Attack 2, Defense 2. Every shifting tangle of futures foreseen by my hand be shaped into a wellspring of mana. Ignition. The Muse's attack increases by 1. Sigil Shard. Physical attack. Secondary. Perform the following action. Spark. Magical attack of 1. And then Blaze. Magical attack of 2. Muse's Ember. If you or one of your familiars performs a physical attack, pay 1 less cost for magic actions until the end of the turn. This Ember only activates once per turn. Muse 31, Brooch. Initiative 5, Level 2, the Stalwart Lieutenant Brooch. Attack 4, Defense 5. My lady has given me leave to use my full strength. I'm afraid I won't be holding back. Unyielding Resolve. The Muse gains 2 life. Fighting Spirit. The Muse attack increases by 1. Brutal Bludgeoning. Physical attack. Resolve this attack as if the Muse's attack were doubled. Muse's Ember. At the beginning of the match, your attack increases by 1. Muse 32, Noré. Initiative 1, Level 2, the Oven Witch Noré. Attack 2, Defense 2. I have sent my ravens far and wide, from the deepest seas to the highest peaks. Now nothing will escape my unending vigil. Night Plaza. Magical attack 2. Dark Feather. Magical attack 1. Secondary. Perform the following action. Hooked Beak. Physical attack. Muse's Ember. If you perform a physical attack immediately after a magical attack, the amount of damage it deals increases by 1. Muse 33, Salviti. Initiative 1, Level 2, the Ruler of the Waters. Attack 2, Defense 6. Even if the greater evil is your only option, the choice is still yours to make. Title Melody. The Muse's attack increases by 1. Wishing Well. Choose one of the following actions for the Muse to perform. Pressure. Physical attack. Flow. Magical attack of 4. Assist. Depth. Discard 1 card from your hand. You may not choose this action if you have 0 cards in your hand. Muse's Ember. When you obtain this ember, you may remove it from the game to choose one of the 4 Gambit cards you set aside at the beginning of the game to take as an amulet. I apologize for my cat. Muse 34, Saffron Shade, Initiative 1, Level 2, The Lurking Darkness. 0 attack, defense 2. A quiet life in the village wouldn't have been all that bad, assuming I hadn't come across this power of mine, that is. Agony upon you, magical attack of 3. Echoing Thrust, physical attack. Resolve this attack as if the muse had an attack of X. X is equal to your attack. Muses Ember. Once per turn, you may perform the following action. Thrust, physical attack. So oh, just regular thrust, not echoing thrust. Okay. Muse 35, Fule. Initiative 3, Level 2, The Elder Devil. 0 attack, defense of 4. Humans never change. You praise the rains even as you fit one another with bit and brittle. No matter how much time passes, freedom remains beyond your grasp. I don't know how to pronounce that. UGE, magical attack of 1. Donal, attack, magical attack 1. Galatroy, limited time, magical attack of 5. Muses Ember. If you perform a magical attack immediately after a magical attack, the amount of damage it deals increases by 1. Muse 36. Ethica. Initiative 4. The Sorting Arc. Level 2. 0 attack, defense 3. Who is this wandering uninvited into our secret garden? Might I ask what business you have here? Assist. Out of the darkness, the muse gains 2 life. Better off dead. Magical attack of 9. Holy fuck. Muse Ember. If your life falls to 0, remove this ember from the game, then gain 1 life and decrease your voltage by 1. Moving on to level 3. This world is no exception. This is the more red-headed, or the scarlet equip. I know, sorry. Muse 37, Daisy. Initiative 4, Level 3, Rampaging Princess. Attack 6, Defense 4. What's that you've got there? Something precious? Something irreplaceable? I'll smash it to dust all the same. Ah ha 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 ha. Kindling Roar. The muse's attack increases by 1. Physical Desolating Impact twice. Secondary, discard 1 card from your hand. I guess this would be an evil Urza for Blade Rondo-ish. Muse 38, Prodea. Initiative 2, The Festival Garland. Attack 0, Defense 3. Watch as I fill the sky with ever-changing flowers, a kaleidoscope of color blooming in the summer night. Soar skyward, magical attack of 1. Shine bright, magical attack of X. X is equal to the number of turns the muse has taken, including this one. Illusory fireworks, passive. Whenever you play a sword card from your hand, take 1 damage before resolving its effect. Oh, lame. Muse 39, Gofa. Initiative 3, The Infernal Carnage. Attack 9, Defense 5. Jeez, this is really teeny. In the beginning, there was hate. The void was form a similar, separating the I can't read that very well. It's really teeny, and I don't want to get too close. Merciless Rend, magical attack. Void, attack of 4. Oblivion, passive. This muse will only perform one of its actions. If your defense is 5 or less, it will use Merciless Rend. Otherwise, it will use Void. Let me see if I can somewhat get this now. Thank you for your patience. In the beginning, there was hate. The void was... It's going to be really shaking stuff. In the beginning, there was hate. The void was torn asunder, separating the loathed from the loather. The way of legends was not by human hand wrought, but pilfered from the tombs of the ancients. When that coiled dragon awakens from its endless dream, the legends will disappear from the world, leaving not a trace. Muse 40, Celine, Initiative 2, The Hollowed Pilgrim, Attack 4, Defense 0. Kindly remain silent from this point onwards, this sacred ground upon which you tread. Invigorate. The muse gains 3 life. That's an assist. Devotion. Breath guard. The muse attack and defense increases by 1. Divine blade. For... Oh my goodness. Not my words. I just... Physical attack. Bonds of faith. Passive. At the beginning of your turn, you may not exchange one amulet in your set area with those from your hand. Thanks for watching and listening to Grim Garden of the Blade Rondo series. And I'm out in 3, 2, 1.